We are here today at Sam's. Thank you so much, Sam. Sam runs LaserArt Australia and does all these cool laser stuff. I'll show you his shop and some stuff later. He also does some really cool stuff that you guys will see very soon. But let's get into that later. Oh, and Tristan's here too. Tristan is from Darwin, also runs a YouTube. You guys have seen him probably 6 months ago. He was on the channel. Getting straight into this, we're here today with the FD. Long story short, I'll run through this in more detail later. It shat itself. There's oil everywhere. The whole intake is a puddle of oil. The front turbo seal's gone. There is oil everywhere. Down the housings, down the gearbox. It's freaking everywhere. Now, this car's only got 900 Ks on it from its rebuild, so it's still on run-in tune. I've never boosted it. It's never had a hard day in its life. And noticed that there was a burning smell and pulled over and oil was everywhere. We got back to Sam's and there's oil all over the garage, all over the floor, everywhere. It is a mess. I then tried to contact the shop to say, hey, look, there's something seriously wrong with my car. Can you please tow it in? I haven't done anything, but the car is now stranded 2 hours from where I live and almost an hour from the shop. Can you please sort out getting the car in and sorting out what's wrong? I don't want to blow it up. Like, it's $13,000 of motor and car and rebuild sitting here, and I love this car, and this car is beautiful. It's immaculate, and now it's not. So I'm trying to not be emotional here about this, but I need to get it back down to RMS. I got screwed around for the next 5 months from that point on. No contact. I got ignored. I got ghosted. He dropped in on the shop several times to try and get a hold of them. They weren't there. The owner is going through a lot of personal things at the moment, which I was being very understanding of. I was trying to be very compassionate and patient with him, which is why it has now got to the almost 6 month mark now. I think it is about 6 months now. However, after trying to bring the car in last week, I got put off again. I'm trying not to get angry about it or anything. I just want this fixed and to do right by him and right by me and make sure that this has been taken care of. However, we are here now doing a quick inspection of the car. This is foreign ground, and obviously it's not something I've ever worked on. I don't know anything about rotaries, so I gave it to a professional to do, and that turned out like this. From what I can tell, pulling this down in a limited fashion is the OMP line is split at the back, which is like this thin little fish bubble line that should have been replaced when the rebuild happened and when the replacement turbos got put on, which is also the problem on this. Is the replacement turbos that were supplied by this shop were faulty to begin with, but I think it's probably just better to probably go get a trailer.
And that was shop owner's recommendation, that you drive the car back there.
Yeah, he said drive it back. I'm like, no. And then what actually happened was, after I told him about all this, it sat here for 2 months waiting for him to get it back to the shop, because it then ran out of rego in that 2 month period while it was waiting to go back. So even if it was safe to drive back, that was 4 months ago. And I wasn't going to risk it because it's so much money just sitting there.
Yeah, we'll go grab a trailer.
It sucks. We're in Marmarket. How many people are going nuts mowing lawn at the moment? It's what, it's like 3 PM on a Tuesday?
I couldn't live like that.
Yeah, no, I don't know how people live like that.
3 o'clock, we're going to mow the lawn.
Okay, well, on a lighter, happier note, I want to show you something at least fun and cool in this video. So, come check out Sam's little hidden away treasure. After you, Tristan?
Spicy.
Yeah, it's been sitting for a long time.
Has been sitting for a while now, hasn't it?
Probably coming on 4 years.
Whew.
3 years, 4 years.
Hello, Pop-Pop.
Yeah, so this was a 1G GTE and we blew it up twice. So
How? What happened?
They just spin bearings. So we spun a bearing, and then on the rebuild there was an issue with one of the bearings being scraped or something. I can't remember. And it spun again after like 30 Ks. So yeah, so we ripped the whole thing out. And then, actually it was 3 times, because we thought we'd take the bottom end out.
3 times?
Yeah, we bought another 1G bottom end, and we dropped the K-frame and the whole bottom end out, and we screwed in a new bottom end. And the ringlands were f***ed on that engine we bought, so it was just piss and smoke. So yeah, after that...
You didn't have a good time?
Nah, I gave up on it, and said, just put a 1J in it. So I found this thing. bought it out of someone's failed project.
I was gonna say, yeah, how much did it cost? Because like what J's are worth now and what they were worth when you got this, I think was vastly different, wasn't it?
Oh, for sure. I haven't even looked at what they're worth now.
Too much.
You don't want to know.
This one's forged top to bottom, hadn't done a single K. It's got stage 3 cams, Brian Crow, springs, retainers, pretty much.
So it's a pretty much full
everything.
forged motor.
Do you want to sell it before you know what they were? Before we tell you what they were.
What do you reckon?
Give me a figure.
2.5.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
What did you pay for it, Sam?
With the hot side, so it's got a
With
brand-
the hot side.
Yeah, with the hot side, it was a 6-boost manifold and the turbo and everything. I think I paid 5 for it.
5K for the entire setup.
Yeah,
That's not bad, man.
it's pretty good. And it like the other thing it did, it meant I could just chuck it in and I didn't waste any time.
Yeah.
What box have you got behind it?
At the moment, it's hanging out the back because it's a W58.
No, yeah.
I'm surprised it's lasted this long, but yeah, the plan now is to put an R154 or a
CDO9?
yeah, I
Or T56?
T56 is not too bad.
It's expensive.
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, this is Sam's Z20 Sora. We used to go cruising together quite a bit. And then
Back
yeah,
in
he
the day?
started doing the work and then...
Sounds-
Is the passenger door open, Sam?
no.
It's okay, it's okay. It's fine. It's got a good 4-year seal on it. I won't break that.
I just opened it, so no, it's all good. I did have a car cover on it, but we looked after a dog like three months ago.
Yeah.
And it chewed the car cover.
The dog ate the car cover. Damn!
Damn dogs. Oh, so it's a Sora.
Z20 Sora.
Not a Cressida.
No, not a Christy.
It looked like a
Pretty heavy
Cressida.
brick.
Oh, Cressida's a 4.
Yeah.
Luxury. They
I've
actually,
seen one of these in person.
they're not too common, but the even rarer ones I think were the coupes, Sam. The roofless ones.
No, there's only 500 of those, mate. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like these are pretty rare, but that other roofless one's even rarer. Like that's
Yeah.
an even rarer variant of the Sora.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, like an aero top or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Very cool looking. It's like a, because it's like a convertible Sora, but you've still got the door trims and stuff and like half the roof, so it's like the weirdest looking convertible. Yeah, kind of. I think the Supra pulled it off better than what this did, but this thing is very niche and very cool. So
No, it's it'll be revived soon. I'm just waiting on money.
what made you get? I'll quickly ask you before we go. What made you get a Sora?
I think Ben's Sora.
Ben Sora made you want a Sora.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like a sleeper. Like most people think it's a Camry, they don't look at it.
You would get left alone for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, this thing's way too low, and that. Oh, the only problem is the rails are way lower than the side skirts, so you
Yeah.
have to drop it to have it actually.
Classic
look
Toyota.
But yeah, no, I just love the old school Toyotas. They've got all these weird little gimmicky things that kind of mean nothing, but way ahead of its time. It's got the full illuminated projected dash.
Yeah, they got
which is
projected
really
dashes,
cool.
don't they?
Yeah.
That was a sick thing with Soras.
Electric seats, like it's yeah, pretty cool.
Luxury.
For what it is, 86 model car. They put a lot of energy into perfecting it.
Are we ready for this venture?
Yeah,
Oh,
we go.
Sam, you don't have to suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got to then, after we drop off the FD, whoop, filming the roof here. After we drop off the FD, we then have to try to get to Archie because I've got drift practice tonight. Tristan's down from Darwin to go to Archie with his brothers and his friend as well. You mow your lawn. It's got to be like 8 mil off the...
It's just loaded, like yesterday.
Yeah, if that's okay.
Trailer's 7 minutes up the road. Alright, we're doing a bit of a Loki takeover. She's just organising payment for the trailer. We're going to take the green one, which looks pretty good. Hopefully it's low car friendly. Shout out to M&N Trailer Hire. They're sorting us out and hooking us up with a trailer to go pick up the FD. And yeah, they've been pretty good so far. They know Loki as well, so that helps.
They know me. They don't know me for YouTubing or for Ninja Warrior. They know me for the chick that got the dude in the headlock and had my stolen. Sorry, that had my car stolen, and I got it back because I arrested the guy. He's like, "Oh, it's you!" And I'm like,
First thing they said when they recognised Loki's name. And they've got a really clean 32 up there on the trailer.
doing a big build RB20.
Oh, That's unique.
Yeah, that's sick. Not many people do 20s.
Sorry, dude. I hope you don't mind us filming your 32.
Is he chrome plated the R32 stockies?
I guess.
Yeah. Interesting.
You can tell he's got it locked up, eh? It's like in R32 jail.
That's nice. I like it.
Alright, good on it.
Okay, we don't want to keep filming your house, man. Thank you so much for letting us borrow the trailer. We are actually going to go pick up the FD now, so at least this was a good start of the day.
We'll send you a photo.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, not bad, eh? Alright, gigantic green trailer with green tow beast and white FD. Well, at least our mate gives us a whole bunch of stuff that we could use.
Yeah.
It's great.
This could be good. This could make our lives a lot easier.
Right, so we're going to figure out how to get the FD up on this thing. Hopefully it's not going to be too high. That does look pretty high though. You don't have anything we can run over to lift the back of the car out, like a block or brick?
Can you just take the trailer off and jump?
It's not the best to take them off to try and load the car onto though. Like if you got like a ramp or a brick just to reverse this onto, so to tilt that up.
We could put...
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you, M&M Trailer Hire. Winches are relaxing. Woo! Oh, we fall down. Ah! Yeah, it should be good, man. We have to reduce the angle of the trailer a bit because the trailer, as you can see by Tristan's leg there, is quite high. It's above his kneecap. Yeah, so.
Just gonna make a nice sharp edge at the top.
Yeah. And FDs are nice and very, very low, and I don't want to damage the underside of the car, so. Yeah, no, that'd be fine. The other side. Thanks, Sam.
Want to get the... Oh, that's actually made a fair bit of a difference.
Yeah, that makes a mad difference.
Every bit helps.
Yeah.
Do you want to jump in and we'll push you out?
Yeah, sure. Slip.
Go that way a bit. Keep going that way. Straighten up. Yes.
Slow down, Sam.
Steady there. Stop.
Okay, so we're trying to get FD on the trailer, but classic FD life. It's pretty close to stock height. Like, okay, it's not stock height, but it's close. It's stock normal height. Like, look at the wheels. But we're gonna rail the lift on the ramps, so just gotta be careful. Try to find some more blocks or pieces of wood or something just to get the wheels up.
I just want to confirm I've got the right
Yep.
toe point because I don't want to be a small.
Yep. The toe points on FDs is like behind the lip. It's like the dumbest spot.
Still gonna be down, so.
That's just the main thing we need. We just need something to get the front wheels up higher on the first initial angle. Low car life. Let's just double check the my car's making weird alarm noises because the battery's dead. We got Morse code going on here. These turbos are off Zach's original wrapped yellow FD before he went single. So, Mr. Zach Baldy, I hope to crash their engine neck. And they don't have your karma when it comes to rotaries. Hey! Sam found some wood. So we got this guy jacked up here. That makes a world of difference, eh? And for some reason that's not a very high tow vehicle, which just kind of sucks because it makes this just a bit more of a pain.
Look at that snug.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Just let us know how we go for track it, Sam. Yep, they're good. Just go hell slow.
It might be okay. Do you want to have a look as he does it?
Yeah.
Just with the rope.
Yeah, go slow.
It shouldn't go much more than that, I don't think.
Yeah, just go. Yep, go.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
Bit of a mission. And by a bit of a mission, I mean quite a bit of a mission. I miss my FD though. I love this car. This is like my dream car. So the whole experience of this has been so disappointing. Like, I just wanted to enjoy it.
Yeah.
This is so frustrating.
But once we sort it out, it'd just be a story.
Yeah, I hope
like all the other shit stories we've got.
As long as everything goes smoothly from here. Fingers crossed.
That's why you're towing it, not driving it.
Yeah, I'm so terrified.
No.
It's too expensive for anything to go wrong on. And it's such a pretty car. Like, I just don't want to see it trashed by someone that's not me. Like, fair enough if I ride it off or drive it off a cliff or hit a pole or go into a gutter or, I don't know, tandem into someone's door. That's fine. That is totally fine because that's my fault. It's 6 months now. It's like, what, 20th of December. So it's been...
The last time it was when you dropped me off at the airport, and that was in April.
I think April...
I was here for my birthday in April.
So I think it actually died in July because it was parked up and then I took it out to wash it at a car wash, and that's what... We drove it home from the car wash, and then that's what was happening. It was leaking a lot of oil. Let's go, FD. Thank you, Sam.
No problem.
Alright, safe toes. Let's go to our next destination.
Yeah, I think that would have been... This is definitely a safer bet than towing.
Yeah, man.
I mean, than driving the car.
Yep. And we're probably gonna be like an hour or 2 hours late for Archerfield beginner practice.
Oh, who cares?
I apologize, guys. I would be there and I love coaching you, but this is a bit more important. So I will be late, but I will be there. Look at the angle we got. Isn't it beautiful? This is much better.
Ingenuity.
We need like a lift kit for the people.
Or airbags.
If I put the handbrake on, while the handbrake's on, but would you be able to undo the winch for me?
It's already ready to be unhooked. You ready?
2 seconds. Yep, we're good.
Ready when you are. Just come straight. Straight back, should be good. Sweet, good to go. Miles of clearance until a little bit of scraping, but you're good. Like, it's on the ground, so sweet.
That's so good. Get there. One leg power.
One Loki power.
Yes. Ugh. All those cars of steel.
Just film the facials.
This is part 1 down. So this is RMS. RMS is a rotary motorsport owned by Ben. Ben originally did, well, you guys would have seen about 6 months ago, he done the rebuild on this. It's a Bridgeport 13B now, has 900 kilometers on it. It's still on run-in. Obviously twins are screwed, so got the new twins in the car. Gonna give them to him and see how he goes with it all, and hopefully everything goes smoothly and we get the car back. I'm guessing maybe January. I'm gonna have to wait out to see when he's back in the shop and hopefully get this done and dusted and finally actually be able to drive it and enjoy it.
So does that mean you have to attend AA meetings now? Where you're like,
AA meetings?
Hi, my name is Loki and I have a broken FD.
Yes. Oh man, those groups probably already exist. Yeah, you're gonna go to Dorito meetings.
Yeah,
Are they called DD meetings or BB meetings? What's a rotary coin? Help me out here. Come on, chat. What's a rotary coin for a Rotary's Anonymous?
Rotary's Anonymous. You go around a circle and tell...
I am the worst financial decision of my entire life, and it has made me nothing but unhappy. No. I love this. I love this car. This car is everything I dreamed of owning when I was a teenager, and to have it now is amazing.
Your battery's about to die.
That's okay. Let's hope everything goes smoothly and we hear from Ben in the near future. I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you for watching. Sorry if I've raged or got rather emotional in this video. As you can tell, that car means a lot to me, and it's just been a very, very disappointing process. The whole even taking it into the shop. My battery's dying, I'm going, bye, have fun.